Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tanis Fugit, and we are off and running with the new WoW expansion, Dragonflight. Except we're not. I, my understanding from looking at trade chat, which is happening right now, is that um, there's supposed to be a boat here that's supposed to take us to the new expansion. And while I was able to get logged in, fine, which is what I was expecting. I was expecting there to be big problems with getting logged in, and that was going to be our big problem. Turns out I got logged in, no problem. But this boat isn't working? Like, the boat that's supposed to take us to the expansion is just not, hasn't fired. People have been sitting here waiting for like 15 minutes now. It's supposed to like pop in every few minutes. So people in chat are trying to figure out if there's like ways that they could get into the zones. There are some like streamers and stuff like that apparently that are already over there, and I think like maybe the first boat went off with a few people in it, so people are trying to see if they can like teleport over, if they can get gates from the people who are already there. But right now this boat is broken as hell. Oh, wait, it just spawned in. Oh my god, we're going. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Somebody went into console command. Didn't even know the Wi-Fi password. This is gonna be the best. I'm already in love with this expansion. This has already been the best expansion I've ever played. Day one, moment one. Day one, second one. This is already the best expansion I've ever played. Oh my god. Let's go. Oh. Oh, crow's nest. Yes, please. Ooh, it's pretty up here. Oh, big spires on the mountain.
Looky there, Wildfeather. A whole new land to explore.
Mountains to climb.
This seems like a very dangerous place to just drive a boat into if it's not properly charted. This seems like this is a kill spot. Actually, yeah, I say that.
Dragon autographs to acquire. And flip far above normal resale value.
Focus.
Ooh, I like this.
Civilian borders. Stay alert on approach.
I'm gonna try. Hold on. I realized that my options are messed up. Hold on. I want to go into audio. I've like dropped the volume of the game significantly. We're gonna raise that. We're gonna raise the music volume up because the music here is actually really good. Already, this music is banger. All right, well, we were off to a bit of a rocky start, and I fell off the boat. Yes, let's go. Let's go. I'm already falling off the boat. That didn't take long. All right. Well, I have a quest that's supposed to pop because I made it to the Dragon Isles. Oh, I'm disconnected. Am I disconnected or is everyone else disconnected? I legitimately can't tell.
Come on, Wildfeather.
Alright, hold on. Audio, music up. Game sounds up. Up. The music right now is really quiet. I'm just afraid that if we get into like an actual banging soundtrack that it's gonna like explode.
Situation
Fishing.
Build it, test it, deploy it.
We're gonna learn how fishing works. Yes, we need to grab fishing.
Understood.
Awesome. Let's do fishing. Where's the fishing button? Put it over here. We're gonna do this because my quest is supposed to pop here, I think. And it has not done so. Oh, well, look at me getting an achievement right away. So yeah, we've already had a little bit of issues with the expansion. It's been a slow start. Basically, the expansion dropped officially about 20 minutes ago, and the boat that's supposed to take you into the new expansion zones did not actually function. And now that it has brought me here, there is actually a quest that's supposed to pop. It's this, the ride to the Dragon Isles, and it has not actually functioned.
What can I do for you? Smooth sailing.
Ah, there it goes. I just needed to get out of the area and come back. Mostly concerned with the dialogue. Yeah, let me know.
Go first, but I've got a story after.
Let me know if specifically certain sounds go crazy on the sound, and then I can try and use those individual sliders to try and mix it so that it works.
Let's get moving. Plenty to be done.
Don't mistake the expedition's scholarly pursuits as timidness. We are not recluses studying books in far-off towers. We're adventurers hunting down knowledge firsthand. The same passion for adventure often leads us to the path of peril and hazards. Expedition members bitten off more than they can chew, but danger makes it more fun. Rescue 3 expedition members. So we just got here. And already there are members that need help.
We are bound by duty.
Azurathel's here. I swear those proto-dragons edge closer to the camp every time I turn my back. Not the dragons Raytheon invited us here to meet. Proto-dragons are ruthless predators. Cull their numbers, keep their ambitions in check. Kill proto-drakes. Got it?
Proud.
Well, look
Oh,
what the
that's not who I wanted to grab. You're one I wanted to grab.
help you? Need your flame?
Proto-drakes are unlike any I've seen before. Scales are naturally flame resistant, stronger than steel, and don't lose flexibility. The artisans are clamoring to get their hands on some to work with. Start with the whelps. Dialogue needs to be much louder.
A good one. We'd best keep moving.
Rathian said he would meet us at the embassy atop the hill.
Gonna crack everything up to 100.
If it is, then I
There are things I can do to like boost all the sounds and stuff like that. So give me a, just keep letting me know.
Hi, how are you?
I will also let you know that,
Alrighty then.
I will also immediately let you know that the dialogue doesn't actually matter. Like, the things that everybody is saying out loud don't actually matter. Because that's not, like, it's all just generic, like, words and phrases.
require a target.
All right. Yeah, I'm already... Oh, supply bag. Take it to Cataloger Jones and an embassy. I don't know where that is, but I'm guessing I will be directed there at some point, so we'll hold on to that quest for the time being. We're also going to mine our first, like, minerals here in a minute. Okay. 2. It's up there. How am I supposed to get up there? That's a good question. Around and find... Oh, nope. That didn't work. Our resources, I'm already seeing, but I'm having trouble reaching.
I need to target something first.
Kill little guys as well. For cutscenes. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that as a concept. I'm just not sure. You know, I'll keep my eye on it. I'm not sure what we can do about that. There we go. I got up here where I needed. Requires Dragon House mining. No. I don't actually have the skill yet. Alright, let's get this guy rescued. Prairie dragon bones. There'll be other rib cages to study on. He's trying to dig up bones and got trapped under them. So yeah, I was definitely expecting this to go very differently. I wasn't actually ready to like go live or anything like that. This has actually kind of been a little bit of a mess. Because I was in no way ready for this, because I expected, like every other WoW expansion ever, that I was gonna come in and I was gonna download the patch and that I was then gonna sit for like an hour in the login queue. Oh, hello. Ah! Oh, there's Sithid here too? Fun. Bugs, big bugs. Big bugoos. Archivist. So like, my brain is actually in about 50,000 places right now, so you'll have to forgive me for a moment if I'm like, trying to settle myself down, because I was really expecting there to be like a big struggle between me and the fight, or me and the servers. My first green drop, yay! Bonus objective, huh? This queen represents a bonus objective. There's somebody else. I was like, where is everybody else gonna be for this? I was really expecting more people to join us. Now, a lot of these people are gonna be Highland Drake maned head? What is that? Unlocks this customization option. Oh. So that's how my character customization is going to work. I'm going to unlock options by completing quests and optional objectives.
I must get closer.
So that's going to replace the fact that like all of the most of the armors don't render on the character. Expecting it to be normal, they didn't even try. I mean, I don't think that's the case. I honestly just think that whatever the big problems have been in previous expansions, well, it's also just possible that the game isn't, I mean, I'm sorry to say, that the game isn't as popular as it used to be. And it is decidedly possible that that there just aren't as many people trying to play the game as there have been at the start of previous expansions. I don't know. I am not in a position to state either way which of those are the case. All right. So we're still in our first set of quests here. So yeah, no, I'm pretty excited. I have not been like day one on a new expansion in WoW since probably like Pandaria, I think. Pandaria is probably the last time. No, that's not true. I was day one on Warlords of Draenor as well. But it has been a while. It has absolutely been a while.
I do not have a target.
So yeah, so just to get a sense of like, first of all, like who's here and who's watching and who, you know, what your experiences are of the people that are here in chat for me right now. Why don't you go ahead and type 1 if you've never played WoW before, like at all. If you've never played the game, if you don't have any personal experience with it, type 1. Type 2 if you've played the game, you know, to some degree. Just so that I get the feeling, like, are there people watching who don't know the game at all, really? Or, like, you know, people have some level of experience with it? Because WoW's been around for a long time, and there's a lot of different kinds of experiences you could have had with the game, depending on when you joined and, you know, what your experiences are. So, we get a 1 if you've never, ever played the game before. And a 2 if you have some experience, just any kind of experience.
Cannot use that.
I cannot apparently use that. In the meantime, we're going to try moving into the first quest hub. It looks like, so we've got the quests from the, like, so we've got the quests from the starting from, like, the drop zone, and now we're moving into, ooh, the first actual, like, quest area. Yeah, so I've got plenty of experience with the game itself, but obviously this new experience is, the new expansion is going to be very different.
Well met.
So here's our spunky leader.
Can I join?
Renowned levels for the Dragonscale expedition.
Can't wait to see what
So that's our first reputation grind. It's going to be, well, it's our first reputation we've unlocked. I don't know if it'll be the first one we grind up. Where Raytheon is, he said he'd be waiting for us with an ambassador for Alexstrasza. It doesn't seem like a dragon to break a promise. Well, at least this eager dragon it is here to welcome us. Can you talk to him, find out where the others are going to arrive?
Let's get moving.
So Sendrax. But let's actually turn in our other quests first. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in this like first initial zone here.
The shield of the Drakthir.
It's made to dissuade them from attacking us.
The Drakthir will find a place in this world.
Light be with you. The expedition is under the protection of the Horde and the Alliance. Our orders are clear. Give aid to any members of the expedition, regardless of their allegiances. The Horde's representative, Warlord Grimax, and her daughter Shuja stand guard on the other side of the camp. I fought with Warlord Grimax against the Scourge. She's noble and will serve this expedition well. Go offer her your assistance. Show her that Alliance honors its commitment. So this is interesting. I heard this last night for the first time. I had actually not been aware of this until just last night. Apparently, there is, the Horde and the Alliance are, like, no longer, like, at war directly. Like, they're actually on the same side. You can actually group with members from the other faction now.
Look always to the sea.
Looking for more supplies.
Keep the wind in your
Flips through a supply bag and pulls out a freshly drawn map. Archaeologists just reported some new findings in regard to a lost artifact. Buy notes from cataloger
safe
Jakes.
passage to you.
So you're a vendor. Let's start. So that's, I hit the button. We're gonna equip this just so we can unlock the view. Not that it actually matters. And we're gonna put those back on. I'm not sure what that is. Fine, we're gonna sell it. Teaches you the fine art of fish finding. Ah, right.
Keep the
Fish
wind
finding, that was always a thing. So let's go ahead and use that real quick. Boom. Okay. And now we're going to... What were we supposed to buy?
Lord Admiral's favour, friend.
Right. Okay, so I have to spend supplies to buy their notes. Mark your map with the location of a treasure. Okay, so these are ways that you're going to find the... Hey, Randon. Nice to see ya. We're going to use this. Boom. Okay.
Ahoy! Safe passage to you.
Complete that. Okay, so there's treasure hunting mechanic of some kind. So let's check the map. Ah, there it is. Okay, so there's a treasure hunting mechanic of some kind. Whether it's just the same
Fire away!
ones as previous expansions or this is something new, I'm not quite sure yet. Okay, that's the blacksmithing trainer. Where is the mining? There should be trainers for everything in here, I'm guessing. I'm looking for what am I? I'm looking for the mining and the jewel crafting trainer. They should be kicking around here. So there's the blacksmithing trainer. Well, there's also a quest here, so let's grab this.
How can I help? Please be careful.
Moment of your time. I'm worried about another Drakthir that passed through here. He asked my associates all kinds of questions, but seemed disappointed with our answers. He called themselves Talon Erethi. I believe that makes him quite junior among your ranks. I got the sense he could use a hand. Mind helping me keep the peace? I saw him talking over there. Right. So we're going to be meeting a lot of characters and trying to find out what their problems are here. Jewel crafting trainer. Hey, would you look at that? Teach me about jewel crafting. Ta-da!
Victory for Sylvanas.
Oh, your quest was literally just like, so this must be, no, that's not who I thought it was. Okay.
Malanore.
Tadi and Nelidia have requested a survey report of the surrounding area immediately. Luckily, I have acquired an enchanted telescope and surveyor's disc that will help us scout out nearby areas. Unluckily, I am deathly afraid of heights. Cannot bring myself to set foot on the contraption. You're not afraid of heights, are you? No. No, I am not. I fly. Okay, so this is going to help us, like, figure out the area. Okay. Q, search for power, search for allies, search for danger. So I have to do all three of them. So let's start with Q. Oh, we fly. Right, I'm not in control of this in any way. Elementals. Conjuring a big ball of water. Big ball of water.
Incredible. The elements here surge with power.
Okay, now we search for allies. Dragons. People riding on dragons.
Dragon riders? I gotta race them!
Oh boy. Gonna be some sort of race mini games. Yuck. And now we search for danger. Oh. Oh, some sort of like fire giants or something to that effect? Goliath style. Oh, into the fire you go. Rip. Get rotated, idiot.
Can't see a fancy a fight with that one.
Okay. Fun.
We will persevere.
Thanks again for taking the risk. Happy to keep your feet firmly planted on the ground. Good for you. Alright. So this is the warlord we were sent to ingratiate ourselves with. Crafters, artisans, explorers of the expedition are ill-suited for the vigors of battle, but not you or I. Here in the Dragon Isles, let us use that strength to protect those who cannot protect themselves. Clear out the elementals encroaching from the north so that the expedition can focus on their noble pursuits.
Never stop
Sure.
training.
Okay. So now I talk to this guy from see what we were told when we first got here.
Need my help?
This used to be an embeth. Okay. I am Cadet Sendrax. Please forgive my nerves as my first assignment. And what an incredible assignment it is. Welcome again. Should we shake hands? I believe I read somewhere that mortals like to do that. But you aren't like most mortals, are you? No, in fact, I'm a Drakthir. Surprised there isn't special, like, dialogue for Drakthir. According to my history teacher, yes, thousands of years ago, history was never my strength. I trust the dragon spawn to tell me what I need to know. You can ask Ambassador Fastraz in the embassy tower behind me if you want to learn more. You've never seen a Drakthir before. There is special dialogue here. You must forgive me, but I've never seen any of your kind before. I'd heard rumors of the other cadets. Sounds like you've already faced more than your fair share of hardship. I hope that your time here in the Dragon Isles will bring you some comfort. So these guys, so like the Drakthir were like sealed away. So like even the living dragon and dragonoids, and like draconids don't really know about the Drakthir at all. So like this is new to them too. All right, why aren't the dragons here to meet us?
I had expected Major Domo Solistra and
I love the title Major Domo. Major Domo is one of my favorite titles ever.
But I am honored to be the one to welcome you to the Dragon Isles. On my first real assignment, no less. What good fortune.
Excuse me while I futz with something here. Oh, excuse me. I'm bumping the mic and everything. Hold on. Interesting sound incoming. Oh, it didn't do the thing. All right. I have one of those very big cans of Monster, the ones that usually pop when you open them. But it did not pop. All right, here we go. Oh, why are you not?
It was nice to meet you. Welcome to the
Okay,
Dragon Island.
it just glitched out. I thought I was already in conversation with her.
I'm always here to help.
It is truly an honor to be the first member of the Dragonflight to welcome you to these shores. Oh, that's the same dialogue box. She's the best.
Please enjoy your time.
Wish I knew more about how to welcome you to the Dragon Isles, but I'm only the sentry. You could try talking with Fastress in the visitor center. He might be able to answer more of your questions before the dragons arrive. Mind your step in there. He's clearing out rubble left, says. Alright, so these islands are... I believe the overall story is that these islands have been hidden from everyone, even the dragons.
Leading this expedition together?
Yes. The Horde and Alliance have a long history of rivalry.
Oh, sorry.
And adventure! Knowledge is only half the fun.
Oh boy.
You are welcome here.
Even more quests to be picked up here. Looking for work. I represent a new trade company, the Artisans Consortium, which matches artisans and clients through our crafting orders network. Dragon Scale Expedition placed an order for some enchanted mining tools. Tools are crafted, but we would like to test them before completing the order. Sure.
Always glad to
I just need a mining trainer. Oh, the mining trainer's here. How did I miss him the first time?
Great to meet you. See you soon.
Collect a primal earthen core and a primal molten core.
Watch your back. What's on your mind?
Train me in mining, please. There we go. Alright, so now I have my basic skills together. I'm being... Oh yeah, I gotta talk to this guy.
Hi.
Ask about Arethi. Alright. You mean that whirlwind of questions? He spent some time looking over me shoulder, fretting the whole time too. I let him give the old hammer a go, broke the shaft clean in two. That seemed to upset him. He asked if I had any spare nails, then disappeared. Didn't even get a look chance to tell him how good of an arm he had. He talked to Toninar.
Safe travels.
So we're gonna go asking a bunch of questions about this Drakthir who was kicking around.
Something useful.
A keen eye if I ever have seen one, but a heavy gaze. I asked him if he'd ever skinned a beast before, and he replied that he was only trained to kill, not to create. What a shame that is. Fingers like quicksilver that one had. I gave him a knife for a moment, and he cleaned a foot of vellum before I could so much as blink. He tore a corner in his haste, and that seemed to dampen his mood. He asked to borrow a scrap of parchment, which I obliged. Then he stalked off in the direction of Aster on the far side of camp.
Be kind to those
Go talk
who
to Aster. Yeah, we're getting basically we're being passed around all of the different like major characters here just to meet them, talk about things. Must be referring to the absolutely miserable Drakthir who came through here earlier today. It's been a long time since I've seen such a dejected soul, and I'm from Golden Mist. More's the pity. He took an interest in my scribing. I do him injustice. He took more than an interest, the mind on that one, quick as a ranger's bowstring. In his melancholy, he accidentally snapped a quill. That seemed to nearly end him. He asked for another, then ran off in the direction of the breached wall over yonder.
Salama Ashalanore.
Okay, so we have like a savant of a Drakthir who's like gone running off, like makes minor mistakes and is immediately unhappy with himself and then has run off. My suspicions are confirmed. These claws were meant to spill my enemy's blood, not fashion tools or beautiful things. They trained us to fight hard and die well. That's what I intend to do for the Kresh. Okay. Ret. So we have a depressed Drakthir who thinks that he is only a weapon of war, and we're probably going to have to introduce him to how cool it is to be something that is not just a weapon. Ooh, big tower. Is there a flight path? Oh no, you're right here. I was like, do I have to climb all the way to the top of that? All right, so here's the tower in question that we were directed to a couple times. So first we're gonna... Oh, there's the cooking trainer. We definitely want to do that. Head Chef Stacks. What are you... It's like a... Oh. It's a... Wow. Head Chef Stacks greets you with a hearty clang of an oven door and some enthusiastic spatula waving, or at least you're pretty sure it's a greeting. Cool. In watching his elaborate pantomime, you find yourself miraculously better at cooking. All right, teach me how to cook. Probably protein. Oh my god. All right, so we're picking up all of picking up all this stuff that we need here. All right, let's talk to this guy. Dragonflights welcome you to these shores, honored Drakthir guest. Queen Alexstrasza offers her warmest greetings and waits the opportunity to host you at the life pools. Do not rush beyond your own desires. With thousands of years since the feet of your kind walk this land, it can wait a while longer. Why is this place in ruins? You have my sincerest apologies for the current state of the embassy. We've only recently begun repairs to restore this embassy to its former glory. Is that a centaur-like dragon? Yes, some of the the dragonoids take this body shape. They have this sort of general body shape. I think each one of the different like body shapes of dragon types have a name. So I'm not sure if this one is like a dragonid, a dragonoid, or whatever. I'm not really sure what they call this. But yeah, this is a thing that some of the servants of the various dragonflights take that shape. You have my sincerest apologies for the current state of the embassy, only recently begun. I trust that the hospitality of the dragon king you meet along your journey more than make up for the lack of physical comforts. Please rest as long as you like before you take in the wonders of the Dragon Isle at your own pace. Why do the dragons have an embassy for mortals? The dragonflights are proud to have been entrusted by the Titans as guardians of Azeroth, but they recognize that they are not alone on this planet or in that effort. This embassy was established to welcome mortals to our shores and teach them about our charge, our flights, and our ways, all in the hopes that mortals would choose willingly to stand alongside us in defense of Azeroth when needed. Alright. I'm going to make this my home.
A wise decision.
And then we're going to do the quest question.
Take this guide. It shows the embassy's many amenities. If they weren't all in disrepair, that is.
Okay. So we're going to check the things that can be done here. So the first, we're going to check the visitor log. Massive tome with numbers indicating it is only the recent in a long archive of such logs. Each page is filled with an elegant, handwritten form for each visitor to fill out. So let's fill it out. Asks for my name. Oh boy. I wonder if like if you have a character with a lot of like, you know, played through a bunch of expansions, you have a bunch of achievements, if you could like list your if there's additional options here. We're not gonna be stupid. We're gonna be a little bit special though. We're gonna say Grand Evoker. Ask for my arrival time. Precisely what I meant to. After everyone's done setting up is like perfect. Last call, I hope. I don't believe in time. Precisely what I meant to. Final college asks for the purpose of your visit. You tell me. I don't read quests, I just complete them. I mean, at least they're a little bit self-aware. At least they're a bit self-aware. I say my purpose is my own.
What a joy it is to see new signatures in the visitor's log after all these years.
Nice. Oh, some people are still there's some getting stuck. Is this the Brazers of Okay, I gotta go down that way as well. There's a little bit of lag happening, no doubt. Ancient proto-dragon. Are these like enemies? I do not believe this was standing here when I came through here a minute ago, but that's fine. We're just gonna move around that fight as it's happening. And we're going to relight a brazier of kinship. Ta-da!
Once more guide every peaceful denizen of Azeroth to these shores.
Nice. Good voice acting. I cannot fly. I was pretty sure I could not fly, and I am correct, I cannot fly. Alright. Welcome message read.
Queen Alexstrasza is far more impressive than any statue you'll find in the Isles.
Welcome, friend of the Dragonflights. May your journey in the Dragon Isles bring you tranquility, confidence, and camaraderie. While you travel these islands, reflect on this portion of the tablet is broken. Remember our oaths to Azeroth, symbolized in the oath stones in the seat of power for each Dragonflight. We ask for life, and for Azeroth, Alexstrasza, the Lifebinder, Queen of the Dragons. Nice. Alright, so we're going to turn this in.
Ready to serve.
Obviously, he's looking better already. Is every Drakthir as helpful as you are? I can't wait to meet more.
Please enjoy your time here.
It's truly an honor to be the first member of the Dragonflights to welcome you to these shores. Oh, sorry, I keep reading that one. It's the same. It's the same one each time. Sendrax looks puzzled. I have never known the Major Domo to be late to anything, much less this late to something this important. Most unusual. I could use my emergency signal flare to alert them to your arrival. They just why would they make or utilize a signal flare? They're dragons, right? They should be able to like breathe fire? I mean, maybe they can't like shoot. I don't know. Never fired my emergency signal flare before. It just seems like an unusual thing for a dragon to have. Convince Sendrax to fire her emergency signal flare to alert the dragons of your arrival.
Please enjoy your time here.
She needs to be convinced? Send the signal.
We were trained to only use these signal flares if the situation is dire. But I suppose this is a type of emergency. There. Major Domo Silistra will arrive soon.
Bada boom.
Does the Major Domo personally respond to every call for help?
Oh, yes. In times of trouble, there is no one Queen Alexstrasza trusts more.
Okay.
Here they come.
Oh, is that right? Oh, dragon. Oh.
Incredible.
Ah, there's Raytheon. That's who we've been waiting for this whole time.
Ah,
Oh,
look
you're a
who we have
Volpera.
here.
We saw the flare and assumed the worst. What is wrong, Cadet Sendrax?
Major Domo, the new arrivals were wondering where you were, and I thought,
I see. There was a reason for our absence. An ancient rival, the Jarradin, have stirred to violence once again.
Ah, that's gonna be our bad
Dragonheart
guys.
Outpost has already fallen.
Rip. Rest in
It
spaghetti.
seems our fates are intertwined.
Fancy a fight alongside your newfound dragon acquaintances. No quicker way to earn their trust. Sure.
Learn from the past. Look to the future.
Alexstrasza is eager to meet this, but the Jarradin awakening and attacking so suddenly has interrupted our plans. As Major Domo, I will assure that you receive your audience with Alexstrasza as soon as possible. The Jarradin have awoken.
Lifebinder be with you.
I wish we'd time for more pleasant introductions, but we can't all be Chronormu, can we? I am Silistra, Major Domo to Alexstrasza, the Lifebinder, Queen of the Dragons. Queen Alexstrasza asked me to convey her kindest regards, escort you to her at the Life Pools. Must ask for my assistance before we go meet her. The Jarradin have awoken.
Your rival is not always your enemy.
What does a Major Domo do? Major Domo, I am entrusted by Queen Alexstrasza to oversee much day-to-day operations of our Dragonflight. I see her orders are carried out swiftly and appropriately. I respond to distress signals like the one that Cadet... There's like a fight happening around me. Wherever I need it, I go for life. Alright. How can I help
Queen's
defend?
blessings upon you. Cadet Sendrax, escort the adventurer to Commander Lethanak outside Dragonheart Outpost. Assist with the evacuation of the whelplings and wounded.
yes, Major Domo.
Rathian and I will take to the skies and keep the Jarradin contained inside Scalecracker Keep.
Jarradin.
Do hurry along, champion. After all, we wouldn't want the battle to be over before you even arrive.
Oh, that would be so terrible.
Engage only when the whelplings and wounded are secure.
Okay.
The rest of the visitors must remain here until it is safe to leave the embassy.
Ah,
I like this
will
voice actor
all
quite a
the
bit.
fun.
There's plenty to study here before we move on, Toddy.
We each have a duty before us. By wing or by talon, see it done.
You got it.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles.
All right, complete.
It was nice to meet
All right,
you.
we got our first chunk of the quest line done. Yay! We have started. It's truly an honor to be the first member of the Dragonflight to welcome me here to the shore. I keep reading that.
Always here.
I've only read Jarden in books, ancient rivals to the dragons, powerful giants with mastery over earth and lava, dedicated wholly to hunting dragons to extinction. These are the guys that we saw fighting earlier. My instructor said that they hadn't been seen since the dragons left, so they slumbered deep in the earth. If they've awoken, every whelpling on the island is in danger. Alright, follow you.
Time here.
We'll launch expeditions to every corner of these isles as soon as it's safe to do so.
Oh, where's the fun in being safe?
Oh, okay.
Ready to serve.
Boom.
We'll move swiftly. Dragonheart Outpost isn't far.
You got it. We're going. Oh, the, like, shape of the quest marker on the map is so weird. Oh, that's so
According
weird.
to legend, the Jaredin are the dragon's most formidable rivals.
Okay, apparently I was supposed to, like, take care of this stuff before I did all of
They were
this
ruthless,
questing, but I'll have to double back and take care of these quests that
killing
are here.
countless dragons in ancient times. When
The quest, it's like, it's outlining the road, but, like, that makes the quest markers so weird looking.
Slumber.
Oh, this is so pretty! Look at
But
this area
now,
we're opening up to.
The land itself reawakens with glorious life. May we never tire of its beauty.
Okay, you're gonna actually... Oh, never mind. I was hoping you were gonna pause there, but you're not.
Stayed vigilant as we safeguarded the Oath Stones, symbols of the Dragonflight's power. The return of the Jaredin will test us to the limit. May we prove worthy of the challenge.
Alright, so this is the
Commander
area we're
Leatherneck,
going to.
Cadet
Alright, so we aren't that far.
Ally reporting on the Major Domo's orders.
This guy is so big. I love the size difference is hilarious. Alright, we're gonna leave you alone for now. Because I apparently needed to take care of this stuff before I moved on. And I did not do that, so. Boom. Oh, that's a nice mount. I was watching last night, a stream, and one thing that people do when they stream, especially later on in an expansion apparently, is they just do like mount hunting. They like just find mounts to try and grind for and find, and they just do that on stream, and that seems like it's actually kind of fun. Might do something like that eventually someday. I still don't really know what the combat rotation is actually supposed to look like for an evoker yet. Into a cavern. It's one of my so there's a few different things that I'm trying to do here. Oh! Magical pickaxes that do the work for you. Sounds like the rare pet grinding. Yeah, it's kind of similar. In some ways. All right. Yeah, I haven't really looked up the what the actual combat rotation is yet. So I'm just sort of going to what feels right, which is probably very, very wrong. That guy's got the quest reward, the quest item that I need. Oh, I messed that up. Oh, I don't like that effect moves along the ground with him.
Target.
That gave me a little bit of eye strain for a second there. That effect moved, the broken earth effect moved along the ground with him. That I did not like. That I most certainly did not like. You dropping? Yeah, prime elements slain. Just killing them is part of the quest.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
Okay, so these are all of the like new elemental types and the new elemental like looks that were showing up in the invasion storyline that just happened. I don't actually know if they're new. They're new to me. They might not actually be that new. Ah, here's the guy that we were looking for. This is the guy we were hearing about that like tried all of the tasks and failed. Or well, did very well, but then made a minor mistake and thought that they were worthless. You have potential. Perhaps I can honor my crush another way. Okay, so they're just gonna run off. I am guessing this is a person we're gonna follow throughout the entire expansion as they like become like a master craftsman and stuff like that. If that's the way that storyline goes, which it probably is, that's actually a pretty cool like thing to do. I mean, it's not complicated, but it's sort of kind of a cool thing. I do like the idea of like these automated pickaxes. You just throw them at the rocks and they just go to work. Good use of like the weird magic system in the game. Oh, that guy just... See, a lot of these guys who are going to be day one-ing this, these are guys who've been playing for the last like, you know, who like have like raid level equipment from the last expansion. So they're going to be moving a lot faster than me and killing these things a lot faster than me. Like, that guy just killed that enemy in, like, 2 seconds. Now I gotta wait for him to respawn. These guys count for my elementals? Yes, they do. Kill these guys while I'm sitting here.
Too far away.
Kill these little guys while we're standing here waiting for the guy to respawn.
Target.
You back yet? No, not yet. Okay. Not yet. Keep killing.
I must get closer.
Ooh, rousing earth. That's probably a crafting item that I will need to start hoarding as soon as possible. What is happening? He dead. Alright. So now I've just got to kill a couple more of these random elementals and we'll be fine. Got him. One more. One more. And we can go home. Well, we'll get 3 more. Thanks. Alright. Back into the other camp here. So, I mean, not quite as like an explosive entrance into the new expansion as there have been in previous. I have to say, it's actually quite like a quiet opening to the expansion here. Kill it. Achievement progress. Captain Garrick and Grimac. So these guys are going to be apparently have a storyline together, or at least have some sort of quest beats together. The two like leaders, one on the Alliance side, one on the Horde side.
Welcome, friend. Dionysa Khan. Clear skies and safe journeys.
Okay.
Always glad to help.
Thank you for the help. If you ever need items created, the Artesians Consortium is here.
You got my attention.
Always be crafting. ABC.
See you soon.
Best day of my life.
Safe travel.
Whoa. Expedition Scout Pack treasures unlocked. Dragon Isle supplies. I don't know what that
How are
means.
ya? Off with you.
I don't know what any of that means. Oh, hold on. There's a new button here. Oh. Oh my god. There's... You gotta be kidding me. They made it into a battle pass-like system? Earning reputation will fill this bar. Once filled, you'll gain a renown level and unlock a reward. Oh my good lord. You may now find Expedition Scout Packs around the Dragon Isles. Speak with Pathfinder Jeb for more details. So there, okay. I can already see the grind in my head. So here's Jeb. Let's talk to
If you're
you.
looking for adventure,
Scouts did a good job mapping out this area before I arrived. Lots of detail, though I'm not certain how to interpret the sad monkey face yet. That very ominous skull up in the mountainside, on the other hand, I can guess what that means.
Don't forget to write.
I can already see the grind. That's alright, though. You expect it out of WoW. That's the whole idea. But I can at least see the form that it's taking already. I get up there? On my map, I can see that there's a, like an ore deposit up there somewhere. My question is, can I actually get up there? I mean, the answer is not if I'm caught on random bits of background material. I am in combat currently, but I'm going to try and just, like, dodge that. Trying to, like, path out a possible... I mean, I could soar up, right? Is that, like, what I'm supposed to do? I'm a Drakthir. I can just turn on soar and go up. But, like, what about for characters that don't have... What the heck? Get off that. Get off random bits of the background. There we go. But, like, what about for characters who don't have soar? I'm gonna leave that for now. We'll go a little bit off the beaten path here and start doing a little bit of possible exploring. Because I see there are side paths here that they're not directly leading me down, and usually that means that there's stuff to be found. Oh, this is all pathable. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Let me try. Don't die. Don't die. That hurt a lot. Ceravite deposit. That's what we're mining. Ceravite or... quality. Oh, boy. So, not only... Okay. So, you're actually looking at quality of ore in your mining skill. Not just raw quantity. I don't know if that's been used in previous expansions yet, but that it's new on me. It is certainly new on me. Up the hill here. Oh, wind serpent. Hello. You've got little kids. I don't want to kill you if I don't have to. Up on the rock. Can I reach it?
I am out of range.
I cannot. How am I supposed to do with that?
Too far away. I must get closer.
What am I supposed to do with that? It cannot be reached.
I am out of range.
Cannot be reached. Like, again, I can soar up, but, like, soar's got, like, a 3-minute cooldown. Am I supposed to do that every time there's, like, a resource that's not available to me? And, like... I'm unsure. I'm a little confused, in fact. Okay, and also I now have to get up there. So this is the treasure. So we bought that, like, treasure map and unveiled it. This is what we unveiled. Ah, okay. Well, this guy's already been pulled, so I gotta get through here. So obviously this person had the same treasure as me. Where is it? There it is. So that makes me wonder if, like, if these things are always on the map, and therefore you don't have to get... You don't have to get the treasures, like, the maps, if you already know where everything is. And buying the maps just make it so that you can, you know, get it without having to, like, dig around everywhere. Or if it's some other mechanic. I would be willing to bet that it's... There's a couple of different possibilities for that mechanic that I have in my head right now. I'm not sure which one it is, or that it makes most sense for it to be. Anyway, we've gone a bit far off the beaten path right now. Let's go back to the... Oh, the map's glitchy. Did you see that? Map was glitchy. Visual bugs. Oh boy. Alright, here we go. Let's continue the storyline.
Protect your
Think what
allies.
reinforcements I can get, we must act swiftly. So, the Valdrakken Accord reputation.
Dismissed.
What can you tell me about the Jarden? Overwhelming force applied directly. Force on force, and may the strongest survive. There's a simplicity to their battle plan that I appreciate. I can't wait to strike back once we've secured our vulnerable. Why did they attack the outpost? The Jarden have always sought opponents who could match them blow for blow. Few are strong enough to prove a challenge, so they rage more and more across the Isles. Said they used to attack these outposts regularly. They would either test the mettle of the elite Draconid guards, or their victory would draw out the dragons for an even tougher fight. Okay. Grab some quests. Kill Jarden.
Report back. Dismissed.
And save Whelplings.
I am trusting you with the lives of my brethren.
Is that the only quests to be gained from here? Looks like it. Alright, cross the bridge. Yeah, again, a lot of the people we find here in the first day or so are going to be way stronger than me. So we will just do what we can to get credit for the kills they're already engaged in, wherever possible. Okay. There are... there's the Whelplings that I'm trying to free, I think is... Yeah, that's what's being highlighted on the map. Boom, one gone.
Too far away.
Come on. Battle cry. Them for gold. This character actually needs, like, wants gold, which is kind of funny. Because it's still brand new. Like, I'm so brand new that I actually, like, want to pick up the gold. For many, many, many accounts that already exist, gold is so incredibly worthless. Now, that's not entirely true because you can actually buy in-game time with gold, but like to a degree, it actually is so much of it that you might as well just put down the 15 bucks. I mean, they've done a lot to try and like get gold out of the game by like having certain things that cost like just a stupidly high amount of gold.
Too far away.
There it is. Having some things that just cost an utterly insane amount of gold in the game, as a way to try and convince players who have been playing for years and years and years and have like basically maxed out accounts to spend that gold on something. Why are you in the air? Ooh, bug mount. Jump. The perils of a new expansion. No flying. I just jump around on my dragon. Bouncy dragon. Bounce, bouncy dragon.
The Shrine Guard protect. Report back.
Over the
Follow
whelps.
the Lightbinder.
Wonderful, you'll receive... Okay, so I get my first bit of, like, quest loot. Does not matter. It's worse than what I already have because I did the invasion storyline.
Protect your allies.
Syndrax has informed me of our Major Domo's plans. Thank the Lifebinder that we have their help. Interference gives us the reprise we need to get our wounded back to the life pools to be treated. Meet Raytheon and Slistra at Keep. So we're already done here. There's already another area that we're done at.
Wait. I need you for another vital task, Cadet.
I will see it done, even
Check
if
in
it
with the
costs me
wayward
my life.
ecologists. Pair of dragon spawn ecologists to come to the outpost to study the
We will
wetlands.
need our most veteran warriors to combat the rise
Sure.
of our ancient enemies. Head to the Lifebinder Conservatory and rally the Draconid to the life pools.
Right away, Commander Lethanak.
Lethanak. You're gonna hear some bunking and thumping occasionally as I pick up my drink and set it back down. I apologize ahead of time. Mining. I don't want to spend too much time on like the mining grind, but since I do eventually have to like mine a bunch of stuff, no doubt, I'm gonna try and do some of it early. I'm gonna try not to spend too much time doing it here though. What the hell? The hippo's having a bad day. Disgruntled river beast matriarch. I bet you're disgruntled. So these are ecologists.
We serve once more.
Back on the outpost, they're dealing with their own crisis.
May the waters protect you. Aspect's grace.
I believe we're gathering enough data safely from here, but Tharu is an exceptional ecologist who prefers we take action. Still, the ecosystem is fragile. We may damage it if we're not careful. Kill rampaging water and rampaging winds. Kill the elementals that are tearing up the area.
Aspects.
Wildlife rescue.
Duty.
Rescue the wildlife of the restless wetland.
Waters nourish you.
We need to save these, Ooh, I got bumped.
I do not have a target.
Oh, these things die so fast when... rousing air. That's another one of those. Okay, so there definitely seems to be elemental, like... Yeah, so that's been kind of a thing for a long time now. A lot of expansions back where they introduced like just resources that can be gotten off of just regular enemies that are important for crafting. Like it means that you kind of have to do like grinding, like just killing stuff and engaging with the quest lines pretty much is what it tries to force you to do. Because it used to be that you could like ignore the storyline of an expansion and just like craft your way through it, which you technically still can, but it's harder now.
I must get closer.
I gotta remember that I have that ability, that Earthbind ability. Now I see on the map what looks like... Oh, the crabs are scared. They're so scared. Shoot the crabs. Ah! Why are you being mean to the bird? What did it ever do to you? I mean, aside from being not real. Birds are not real. But, I mean, aside from that, it's just mean for being mean for the sake of being mean, is what that was. Now, I see on my map, there's just a regular temporal dragon head. Okay. So this area is going to be good for fishing later. Elementals are just dicks! They're just being mean to birds! What the hell? Like, I don't have any particular love for most birds, but like, Jesus, this is just being a dick for no reason. Like, look at these, like, elementals. They're just like blasting, they're just like waterboarding these freaking birds. Just standing here in the middle of this like little island, waterboarding a freaking bird. That's what this elemental was doing. I like there's, I don't. It's not supposed to be funny, but it's very funny. I did notice that, but I think I was unable to interact. Yeah, see that bird vanished? Yeah, because it had already been triggered, it had already been tagged as having been interacted with by me, so I wouldn't have been able to interact with it a second time. I did see it immediately got picked up, though. I really need to figure out, like, what the rotation is, what the DPS rotation is. Because right now I'm just hitting whatever buttons are off cooldown when they're off cooldown. That's like the entirety of my thinking here. I am literally not doing any more complicated thinking than that. What the heck? Look at this. This elemental has just picked up this like rock salamander. It's a basilisk. It's just picked up this basilisk and is just like whipping it around in the air for like exactly no reason. What the hell? Is it, like, all the way up on top of this rock? Why are all of these, like, mineral deposits in such messed up places? Is that at the top of this spire? What the actual hell? Hold on. Can I soar? I can't. Oh, I fell off. Well, rip. Well, now soar's on cooldown for like 10 minutes. That is going to be the most frustrating thing about this expansion, I think. Already, right off the bat. That you've decided to stick a whole bunch of your minerals in, like, difficult to reach places. Why? Why? Just why? I just have one question.
I need to target something first.
Just have the one question, and that would be why. Being dicks to animals, Elemental Edition. Yeah, we're just being dicks to animals. All right, can I one question? Can I delete this quest finally? Can I actually delete it without it like popping back up? Thank God. Because that was the quest to start the Shadowlands expansion, so when I logged in, when I got through the they got auto added to my like list of quests, and every time I tried to delete it, it wouldn't go away.
Welcome. It has been so
All right.
long.
Rescue the wildlife and kill the elementals. Again, the quest greens are not worth my time right now. Forensic ecology. We've made our way through nearly all the corpses, only to stumble on it because we cannot agree on a methodology. Stress the situation is getting to us both. Oh, I now... Sure, turn to me to dissect this corpse. Why is that my job? Wind and water gorloks, and then they dropped shells, which I can investigate. Elemental magic shells.
The Isles have awakened.
All right. I think I understand. Past sledgehammer. Oh, hey, we've gone from a scalpel to a sledgehammer. So slay the leaders of these gorloks. So they're fighting each other, so we gotta get rid of them. Okay.
All dragons.
Don't be so shellfish. The fool to doubt any system. There's more to this. Wouldn't be my mate if it wasn't always 2 steps ahead of me. Collect 15 water infused shells, 15 from gorloks. Okay. We gotta go fight gorloks, collect shells from them, and kill their leaders. Easy enough. Go to X, kill Y. So we're done with the elementals being dicks to animals, although that's just going to continue ad infinitum because it's WoW and it's very funny. One of the results spreadsheets got missorted. I don't know how long it's been like that. Oh no! That sounds like a very serious problem. I don't know enough about what you're doing to know, but that sounds like it cannot be a good thing. Oh, they're also just shell. Not only do they drop like 3 at a or multiple at a time, but there are. Oh, but I'd have to grab 30 total. So yeah, them having them just sitting around is probably a good thing. Just very annoying. Look, I have the original source documents. That's good. Jesus, that's terrifying. It seemed like it could have been a very, very big deal. I'm gonna avoid that spot on the ground because it seems like it's a spot on the ground I should be avoiding. Literally no other thought process than that, but it seems like a fair thought process.
I am out of range.
Whoa!
Too far away.
What is happening? 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 What the hell was that? Did you... What the hell? I am altogether unsure what just happened. So this is what happened to him. He got grabbed by his own spout, and it killed him. Oh, man. You get comboed. I'm getting comboed. Oh my god, I'm getting super comboed.
I am out of range.
Get out of it, get out of it, get out of it. Yeah, anything can get sucked up, including him. That's... I don't think that's intentional. You have to believe that is not intentional design. That was wild. I've never seen an enemy... Hold on, I was nowhere near that. These are bugged to hell. These are bugged to hell. Oh my god, these are so bugged. Get me away from that. Watch, it'll suck me from across the map next. Bring the duckling back. Okay. Holy hell, that just grabbed... That's... What? What the hell? Get me as far away from that as possible. That whole area is a buggy mess. I swear to God, if it like pulls me halfway across the map because it's so bugged. I kind of hope it does, because that's like a 1,000,000 hit video on YouTube tonight. I'll just end the fucking stream. I'll just be like, nah, I gotta go cut that into a video and put it on YouTube tonight.
I require a target.
Elemental moat. That also seems like it's going to be a crafting item, most likely. I have a bad feeling if I get picked up by one of these things, it's going to send me off this little, like, land bridge that I'm using. Please do not do that. I am certainly going to try and cut something together with that, although I highly doubt I'm the only person who's going to have seen that. I think I need to, let me, like, download Yakety Sax. Put it on that video. Oh. Never mind, he's already dead. Wait, what's happened? I don't necessarily understand what is occurring here. I'm being blown away. Get me out of that, please. That was actually insane. Holy hell. Alright. So just north of me here, a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. I will need to do a lot of, like, exploring the areas. That was very insane. Alright, so we gotta kill a bunch of these things. We are looking for their shells, is what we're doing right now. I expect that the WoW subreddit is going to be filled with videos of exactly that, like, tonight. That was so good. So here's the thing. They released this expansion today. Today is Monday. They always take the servers offline Tuesday morning for work. So they'll be able to fix all the little, like, bugs and stuff like that of that caliber tomorrow morning. So they'll probably just leave that untouched, although that'll probably be, like, some poor developer who knows that they're working it overnight anyway, just is probably getting CC'd on that, like, 80 times already. Yeah, can I, like, pull him into it? I'm not actually sure exactly what the mechanic was, but, like, it seemed like the player approached the mob, started the fight, and then the mob immediately got pulled into the cyclones. At least that's what it looked like to me. It's so funny. Hold on. I know I've already killed this guy and I have his quest item, but I'm going to try and pull him. I want to pull him into one of those things. There he goes! There he goes! Oh my god, that is so funny. You should see if you should trigger with other mobs. I just saw one of the other guys go in. I saw one of the other elementals, one of the smaller elementals go in. That's so funny. God, that's so funny. Like, I mean, here's the thing. Let me try and pull you. Let me wait till one of these is coming around, and then let me try and pull you into the water. Here, this way. Pull you back. This way. Oh, you're gonna cast it. Ah! It got me instead. Alright. Get up out of the water. Ah, nah. You're already... There! There! I don't even think that mob's, like, in a fight. I think that mob was just pathing. I don't think that mob was even in a fight with something. I think its path just intersected one of the things. Wow! This is broken as hell. This is so broken. That's gotta be... That's... God, that's just great. Oh, we went up our first level. We're 61. This is the dumbest. I could sit here for the next 2 years. The entirety of the expansion could just be me trying to like path different enemies into this freaking spout. My God. What a mess. God, that's so good. Don't come this way.
Too far away.
We got all of the things for the water ones. We got to go back and find more wind ones. We're gonna pass by some more elementals that are doing more fighting. And we're up into the higher ridge here where the wind ones are living. Oh yeah, I'm just being followed by a little duck in a bubble, by the way, because for some reason it was just hovering around in one of the in the camps here, and I received a quest when I clicked on it to take it home, so I guess I'm taking it to the ecologists. I just have a little shuba in a bubble. Shuba in a bubble. Yes, ecologists. I'm working with a couple of ecologists to try and figure out what's going on in this in this little ecosystem here. In this little like reef area. Or wetlands or marshlands, whatever you'd call this kind of area. Alright. Wetlands or marshlands, yeah, that's kind of what I would figure.
Aspect's grace shine down on you.
Definitely not reef. Oh, place it here. What should we call you? We can't possibly keep him. His name is Waddles. No, his name is Shuba. His name is Waddles. So what defines a reef then?
Honor all
right.
dragons.
Back for help. We'll look after Waddles.
May the flights protect you.
His name is Waddles.
Until we meet again.
Reefs are made... Are all reefs are made of coral? I thought that, like, the coral reefs were, like, a special kind of... I thought that was, like, a special kind of, like, like a special kind of reef.
May the flights protect
Not to leave them scrambling, at least for a while. Mercenaries wrist wraps.
for
Good.
dragonkind.
Save the hippos. There are different kinds of reefs, but they're all formed by coral. That's really cool to know. Okay, so there are going to be different... Okay, so this is... I think I understand what's going on here with the reputation system. At least I think I do. Alright, so I've cleared all of the quests in this general area, so now we're going up to Scale Cracker Keep. Scale Cracker Keep. Okay, so actually, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm realizing that I think I made a mistake when I said, framey but better again. It might just happen. The game itself is probably going to occasionally, like, spike and eat a bunch of my bandwidth, because I'm guessing that they're activating and deactivating servers in order to keep up with active demand. Or something similar to that effect. I hate this. I hate that this is here and you cannot reach it. So I'm guessing there will probably be some random spikes here and there. Oh, these change elemental? Wait, what? Molten Cerbite deposit, heated ore sand. What the hell? Okay, so there's like elemental ore? Some artisan's metal has coalesced from your new knowledge. What the hell? Whoa, why am I burning? I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning. Wow. Alright, there's like new crafting mechanics that I don't understand yet, but I will understand them eventually. There are new crafting mechanics I don't understand yet, but I will have to get there. Alright, so I've stumbled into a bonus objective. Cleared this tower for our leader, head up to join them. Ow. I just stared directly into my ring light because a bug flew past it. Ow. That's a mistake.
Champion, good news from the outpost, I hope.
Well, kind of.
You stand before the blood.
Good news, during this terrible time, the refugees will be safe at the life pools. Even the Jaredin will not raise arms against the might of Alexstrasza herself.
Never let her
I'm
go.
sure that will not be the case for the entirety of this expansion. I saw the leader of these giants headed back from the raid shortly after I arrived. Celebrating their victory somewhere within the camp would be a shame someone interrupted their revelries, wouldn't you think? It would be just a shame. Kill Meat Grinder Sotok at Scale Cracker Keep. Meat Grinder Sotok. Speak to Rathian spies hidden around Scale Cracker Keep. Okay.
The Black Dragon. We will draw their eyes above for you. That should give you some cover. We will meet you at a forward position when you've done some good work.
You got it, dude. You got it, dude. I watched a video last night that I found very, very interesting. It was a video of all things, of all the things to like wander down the YouTube rabbit hole and find. Hold on. I will get back to that story in a second here. I want to see if I can Are these like bonus objectives things I can reasonably handle on my own, or are these things I'm expected to have a team for? I don't think I'm expected to have a team for this. Oh, hold please. There we go. All right, no, I can easily handle this on my own. This is not a problem. Boom, boom, got him. I guess I have to go into this puddle of lava here and take stuff before getting out. Okay. Yes. Okay. I see what's going on. Okay. So anyway, of all the things to find a video on randomly in the middle of the night, it was about like scratch DJing, like active turntable DJing. And it turns out like that's something that I never really thought much about. Never really gave it much thought. But this was a video that like went into a lot of the details of, or at least a lot of the basics of like how to like engage in that art form, and it's like super cool. It was one of those moments where like I experienced something for the first time.
Dragonflight wasn't ready for the surprise attack.
Like for the first time I discovered
Guardians
like
seem to be hoping for a tougher
the
fight next
building
time.
blocks of understanding of a new art form, and I always love when that happens. It's pretty rare to have those moments, but it was very enjoyable. All right. Well, if you want to just keep, if you want to tank, I will DPS for you.
I require a target.
If that's what you want to do here.
I need to target something first.
That went well. Oh, good eyes. What the hell is that? Nice. So yeah, I found like it was just a really cool thing for me to like see this and realize that I've never really put any thought into that art form, and then to be like, I like can visualize the basics. Like it's not a complete mystery like how that kind of thing works anymore, and I'm just like, oh, I get it. Obviously it's not something where like I could pick it up and do it, but like I at least like can visualize and understand the art form now, and I'm like, oh, it's really cool. I always like when I see stuff like that. It's pretty rare for me to, you know, for me to really have those moments. What the hell are you? Well, you're an elite. There are elites kicking around in here that I have to be aware of. I bet they probably really help to advance this track here. I think that's really like what they're there for. To advance the bonus objective faster if you're like working with a group or something. We casually walk through the lava because that's, you know.
What have you seen? Don't Jarden consider the outpost a well-earned
Turns out I wrote the
victory
formulas in the
for
results
ancient
file better than I
gods.
thought, and I was able to fix everything that was wrong.
Already
Yes!
talking about
Awesome!
another raid, and another, and another. It seems this is just the beginning.
I am not in any way shocked, but that's good to
I
know.
am out of range.
Good intel. Oh no. Don't pull what could have been 3 fights into what was already a fight. I should spend my talent point. Shh. Shh. I know, I see it there, but like, I don't want to necessarily get into the hole. What the hell is this? Oh my god, you're a phoenix. You could literally come back. I don't want to like lose I don't want to like stop the questing momentum and like spend a bunch of time looking at the new talents and not really knowing what to spend my talent point on. So yes, I know I should, but we're gonna hold that for at least a moment here. All right, Phoenix, get out of here. And I gotta kill the feather.
I require a target.
Means you, well, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to finish the fights. It does mean that you have to target down the... Like, it does specifically mean that you have to target down the, Oh, get closer to him before he goes off. Please. Before they kill him. It does mean that you have to target down the feather before it respawns, though. So you, like, if you're not able to finish the fight ahead of time, you do at least need to, like, spend time hitting the feather instead of hitting the other members of the fight. Oh, plans. Oh, that's a cop-out and a half. Just there was a cache in there that had the plans in it in case you didn't get it off the corpse. That's a cop-out. Ooh. Oh, it's big.
This better be important. You, the Jaredin, were ancient foes of the dragons for a good reason. They're formidable fighters. The dragons left and the Jaredin seized the moment. And they don't seem like they want to give it back.
Is that your, like, scouting report? It does not seem like it's much of a report. Just gonna be honest. Nice. Alright, why is this apparently stuck at 99%? Please tell me that's not a bug. Right? I mean, like, that's kind of the, like, they're strong fighters and they aren't going to give up now that they've started their fight. Like, I get that. That's not what I care about. I want there we go. We got through the bonus objective. Like, I need numbers, troop positions, rotations, possible weaknesses, formations, their equipment. What kind of equipment are they using? Is that a potential weakness? Like, you know, scouting report, for Christ's sake. Give me a scouting report. You're a scout. What the hell happened there?
I need to target something first.
I got hit and stunned out of a move, but he was in the middle of a casting image. He shouldn't have been able to, like, melee hit me while I was moving away from him. Not entirely sure what happened there. Alright, this is the forward location we're going to meet at, apparently. Oh, that's not an entrance. I thought that would be the entrance. This is the... Whoops! We're gonna ignore that. We'll cut that from the final video.
I have been expecting you.
Alright. The Obsidian Citadel. No, he's very unhappy. I'm very unhappy about that.
Has consequences.
Yep, I'm just gonna grab the most expensive one, which is gonna be the staff.
Azeroth faces many threats. The Jaredin scheme to claim the Obsidian Citadel, the Black Dragonflight's seat of power. Enough of this.
Oh.
Patience, Rathian.
Rathian's not happy. Veteran reinforcements.
The luxury of patience when they are scoured from my home.
We're looking for the Dragon Guard, and we're going to heal them. I was given rejuvenating draft. Is that supposed to be pronounced draft? I've only ever seen that word, like... I've only ever really seen that word in print. I'm not sure that I've ever known how to pronounce that word. Is it like draft or draft? So anyway, I was given these potions, but I wonder if I could just heal them using my own baseline abilities. I always pronounce it the second way, like draft, right? That's what I think it is. Injured ruby collar. Can I just... Nope, as soon as I tried to select you, it's just going to use the item. That's fine. Still can't... Oh, people are down in the chat. You might notice the people are definitely experiencing some pretty... what seem like pretty serious bugs. The game does seem to be... not with the FT sound. Not with the FT sound, but there's a GHT. I thought that was like a... I don't think... that guy's going for what I'm looking at, which is this treasure. You know what? I'm going to see if I can get it. Not with the FT sound. How would you pronounce it without the FT sound? Like draught? Draught? Draught. Maybe. Oh man, there's several treasures around here. What the hell? Oh god, are they not unique? Or are they not instanced? Oh man, there's so much stuff. The hell? Well, I lost out on 2 of them, but I got 1 of them. There's an enemy here. Wanna help me fight the... no? Guess not. Okay, bye-bye. I mean, he is just regular level 62. Maybe I can just take him. We're gonna give it a shot. What am I, like... Okay, we're gonna use that at the start of the fight. Increase haste a lot. Reducing cooldown... Oh, I should be popping this on myself anyway. That should always be up. Turn... Okay, let's do this.
Too far away.
Oh, he can move that. That's unexpected. Ow! Can I get around him? No. Man, he hits like a truck. What the hell?
I am out of range.
Now I'm dead. Wow. It's unexpected. It's very much unexpected. Exile pyres. In 25 yards, 14 seconds, 100%, and you gain the maximum benefit regardless of enemy's health. Okay. Let me heal up here. We're going to try this again. I gotta realize that I can quell. Let's start with this. Nope, that didn't work. I can't get away from that. I don't think I can anyway. Got him that time. Woo! It's definitely not as simple as the other fights. That took a little bit more work. Again, with there being a deposit of materials. It's like on the top of a massive spire somewhere that is like not easily gotten to. Move to phase. Some of us have forgotten. Hasn't been this bad since Warlords of Draenor. I'm reading the chat here. I think people are running into some other problems. I still haven't gotten used to some of the new UI elements yet, so I'm not entirely sure that I can, like, I'm not prepared to like visually distinguish what counts as a interruptible spell and what is not interruptible. So I'm not actually quite sure yet how I can, like, yeah, like what's available for me to, like, just say no with Quell specifically. It's hover. Launch yourself forward and gain movement speed, then you can cast things while moving. Okay. Also, just straight up forgot that there's a thing that lets me cast my spells while moving anyway. Kill a lot of elementals in the erupting cavern. Sure enough. Are they supposed to be leaving behind a blazing trail that I'm not supposed to be able to walk through? Because that's not happening. Like, they have an ability that they're casting that's called Blazing Trail, but it does not seem to actually be happening.
Too far away. I require a target. I do not have a target.
Okay. Let's try and use this time. Boom. Okay. Like, at this point, it's hard to tell if certain things, especially because it's just, like, so early on to the expansion, it's hard to tell whether certain things are, like, bugs or not.
I must get closer.
Like, for some things, I legitimately can't tell.
I require a target.
Alright, that's done. Nice little easy cavern, little easy side quest taken care of. What are you healing from? Hold on, you're like super healing. What the hell are you healing from? You guys are like absolutely super healing, huh? Oh, you're sitting in your own lava pool. That's what's happening.
The waters flow again.
Boom! Got it. Alright, keep moving. We are only just started. We've only taken this little bit. Like, we've only done questing in this tiny little area so far. This is the very, very beginning of the first expansion, of this expansion here. I got on the balloons in case I found any horde. There should be a portal in the docks in Stormwind. Yeah, people are still having trouble getting to the island in the first place. It seems like the boat is not is not working, so it seems like the devs might be having to like manually spawn the boat in every so often. Because people are just saying the boat just appears for them, which is what happened to us. That it wasn't there, there was no indication it was coming, and then it didn't like sail in like the other boats do. It like just spawned in on top of us. Gonna fall. Okay. You can't, what the hell does that mean? Alright, the bugs are real. People are having trouble getting the portal to work. I think I should be very happy that I made it to the island in the first place. That I actually, like, made it over here at all. Oh, our young, talented friend may not have, may be in trouble. Is that where the storyline is gonna go?
The Isles welcome you.
Not buying Rushu. I like her. Oh, never mind. She's just moving on. Came through not long ago. She relayed the orders to rally back at the life pools. The defensive regiment set off in that direction. But she's going to go rally the scouts.
Maid of Cadet Sendrax is showing some real promise with her eager attitude.
That's a death flag.
She will be leading her own regiment if she continues this way.
My blush is on again. That's gonna, whoops. That's why it turned on, because I used that ability. It's gonna turn on every time I use that ability. We're just gonna have to accept that sometimes I'm just blushing through. It turned on because I used that ability during the big water elemental fight. We have now reached what should be the Lifebinder's conservatory. However, it looks like bad things are happening here.
Over here, and stay low. These eggs are our future.
Oh, cutscene.
Our ambush was a success. The convoy yielded enough eggs to begin. Go now. Infuse them with the elements. Wash away the stain of order. Work quickly. Outsiders have come ashore. We cannot let them interfere.
Angry Dargan. Angry bad guy Dargan.
We must save the eggs.
Primalist stealing Dragon Eggs. This is bad. Very bad.
I will protect them.
Read about the Primalist. Never seen one face to face.
This is my
There's no higher charge given to a Draconid upon their graduation than to defend every single Dragon Egg with their life. It's why we train. It's why we exist. Stealing and infusing these eggs, they threaten the entire future of the Dragonflights. We need to rescue the eggs.
Saving the eggs is all that matters.
Warren just recruits that he received reports of the Storm Eater Razagath escaping her prison. Seems her servants have followed in her wake, threatening all we hold dear. They move quickly. We have to kill Lily and baby. And there's a book here that's going to give us a quest.
A single dragon egg is
Save 4 works of cultural significance.
remain in the shadows.
Seem to be burning the tomes. They're erasing history by burning books. Okay. We need to stop them doing that. Excuse me, you need to stop. What are... Oh, egg. Over here. Jump, jump. Oh!
Not this.
Rip.
Not the one. You deserved better. I am sorry.
Oh. Well, that's no good. You'll note that the quest changed. I'm no longer here to save eggs. I am now here to kill their whelplings. Because they are changing our whelplings. I need to get out of this. That was probably a cancelable ability. That was probably something that instead of turning and running, I should have
I am out of range.
I should have cast Quell on. Oh, I made an error. Not that big an error. I'm like hurting. Got some healing abilities on myself. Jumpy, jumpy.
Sleep, small one, and be at peace.
Boom, 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 boom. Oop, there's something glowing on the ground. Oh, these are the works that I need to save. The red and the black flights.
Stay away from those primal conduits.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Ow, get away from me. Okay, so we gotta go this way. So sure, let's kill this guy. These, like... Blizzard has gotten a lot better at creating some of these, like, combat areas, but better in the sense that, like, they're just, like, layers and confusing. And sometimes I get turned around in some of them. Is that a stubborn hornswog? It's a big fire toad. I thought that was just a rock. That's not a rock. That's no moon. That's no moon. That stacks a diva. I always forget that's got... Yes, okay, that is interruptible. Good to know. I think I gotta wrap my head around how the UI, like, dictates whether or not something is, counterable.
I do not have a target.
There is also a special fight up here. Firava the Rekindler. Firava sounds like we're in Final Fantasy.
I must get closer.
W, F. Get out of that. Wow, you hit me very hard. Can I get rid of that? No, I'm dead. Wow, why does everything hit me so hard? I really gotta pop that defensive cooldown more often. Oh, come on, like a second after I get here.
A single dragon egg is in danger. We cannot remain
Come
in the
on,
shadows.
just sit there and waited until, like, I died, and then... And that's so frustrating. I just walked in and killed him in 2 hits and walked away. Like, that's great. That quest. Lava Burster, that one's elite.
Too far away.
Mentalist. Kill this guy. Alright, here he is. He's back again. Let's kill this guy. Alright, here we go. Okay, cancel that. Don't give him a chance to cast that. Yeah, you're just gonna walk past without... This is going much better the second time. Oh, too far, too far, too far, too far, too far.
I must get closer.
Got him. Much better.
I require a target.
Ooh. I am grabbing a lot of stuff here. Alright. Some of these fights are taking me a couple shots, but I am figuring them out. Oh, I'm actually curious. Wait, when this says it fires pyres, does that include the stacks that go onto pyre? Ah, interested. Maybe I should be thinking about that as part of the rotation. Once I've got a high stack of pyres, I should actually be using Dragon Rage instead of just casting pyre. That's something I did not think about before, but it seems like it makes some sense to me. There's no way up from here. I've just got to remember all the different tools at my disposal. Like, if I need to get out of a bad situation quickly, I've got access to the deep breath spell so that I can fly through the air and hit the enemies from a distance, and jump out of that. That's like my real get out of jail free card, my real movement ability. I've also got an actual just regular movement ability in hover, which has the added benefit of allowing me to continue casting my spells on the move after I land. I've also got the ability to pop deep breath after I've landed and go back to the initial spot. Which I should remember. 'Cause that's a very useful ability. Okay.
It is up to me to help. Saving the eggs is all that matters.
And in here there should be the books that I'm looking for. Yeah. Alright, where are they? I see like 2 pips on the map, but I'm like super blind. There's one on the shelf. Come on. Where's the other one? There it is, on the shelf as well. Books of significant importance. Alright.
We must save the eggs.
Done.
I will protect them. This
Whole brood of whelplings lost. There is one more location we have not checked yet. The large ritual site where the proto-dragons dropped off the eggs. Let us change their cruel defenses. Let us charge their cruel defenses together and save what we can.
I will protect them. Follow me. We'll charge the ritual site together.
Sure. Oh, never mind. Heal myself a couple times first. All right. Oh, come on. There we go. Leave me alone. Oh, wrong button. Come on. Oh, and I gotta get away from this. Ah, so many little things. Alright, up. Alright, so we're gonna lead an attack on this area here. Here we go.
Just up to me to help.
Oh, no. Can't do that yet. Hold on. A random enemy has pathed towards me, and I must kill it first before we can do our thing. I wonder if this feather can, like... Wow, and then another one paths on top of me, huh? I wonder if that feather can ever, like, spawn in a place where you can't access it. Like, if you're right up against a bit of...
I will enjoy the conduit's flame while you grab the egg.
Really? We're gonna run right by. We're gonna have a bunch of enemies.
Now, grab the egg. Get it to
Got it.
the flight.
Oh.
For the
Yep. Did I not say that was a death flag? Did I not say that was a death flag? Absolutely a death flag. Well, Sendrax is dead. We met her about an hour ago, well, maybe an hour and a half ago, and now she's dead. Rip. But we did recover one egg. Oh, and I just fucking whipped it. Jesus Christ.
Is that a dragon egg? I will summon the Major Domo at once.
Jesus, I just whipped the thing under that podium.
What is the emergency, Askra? Has the enemy... By the life binder! Is that an egg?
It sure is.
What is your need?
Still not better than my stuff.
I will await you.
Dragons in distress. That chapter is now done. We safeguard our precious eggs to protect the future of all dragonflights. They do not simply threaten pain or anguish with their actions. They threaten us with extinction. I must inform our queen at once. Ride with her to the Ruby Life Shrine. I'm going to decline that because I've got a thing to do here first. You have one quest that I accepted just now that I did not see before. I don't know if it was available before. Am I supposed to be able to get down from here without, like... I guess I have to go all the way that way? I will tell you, it has been a while since I've played, but there's a lot of old muscle memory still, like, baked into my, like, hands and actions here. There's so much old muscle memory that, like, I'm expecting certain things to happen. Like when I start the fight in some cases, because I used to play a hunter. That was always my main character. And so, like, I'm expecting certain reactions, like, 'cause I'm expecting my pet to, like, engage my enemies. So there are certain things that are not happening that I'm kind of... that are, like, confusing me when they don't happen. Oh. He split into two smaller versions of himself. Dead. Okay, we're gonna go to the other side of this, like, chasm that appears to exist here. Oh, there are elite enemies in the chasm, so be careful. Do not engage them directly. Oh, the hell? Set up. Is there a cavern there, or is that like a broken texture? At this point, I can't tell if that's supposed to be intentional or if it's a bug. I can't tell if this lava texture is supposed to be dripping and extruded. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's not a bug. This is deeper than I thought it was. Interesting. Well, leave the big elemental out of this because it's an elite and can actually kill me. 7 out of 10. Alright, the cache that I'm looking for is up here.
I need to target something first.
10. Mount. There's also a lot of material around here, but it's all on these, like, cliffs that... Are you actually kidding me? How are you supposed to access any of this stuff if you're not... I don't understand any of this. Let's try this. Yeah, I can get up here. Because I'm a Drakthir, but, like, what about somebody who doesn't have that ability? How are they supposed to get up here? And now that I am up here, how am I supposed to get, like, over to there to do any of that mining? Although that might be connected. Like, let me actually walk this. I would normally just drop down because I got what I wanted to from up here, but, like, I want to, like, actually walk across here. Where is this actually connected, or do you have to fly up here? Vicious Proto-Drake. Rich Ceravite deposit. There's so much in the crafting mechanics that I don't understand yet. So this continues over here. Like, I gotta wrap my head around the design philosophy of, like, the land and the zones here, because if I don't do it now, I'm just gonna keep confusing myself further and further as I try and explore this area. But, like, right now, I just don't understand, because right now, I'm here, and, yeah, unless this is this, like, pathable even? Because I don't even think it is. Oh, well, that does, because it goes around this way, okay. So you can get to here. Is this pathable? No, it's not even. You fall. So there is no way up. You have to fly up there somehow. And if you're playing ball and you're playing as a Drakthir,
Too far away.
Then cool, you get soar every once in, like, what is it? 4 minutes. once every 4 minutes you get to soar. But what if you're not a Drekthir? What if you decided not to go that route? How do you get to any of that stuff? I don't think there's got to be something I don't understand. What is this? Flower I can just pick. White bell pigment and supplies. Huh. Must be planning on unlocking flight early. I don't know. I've got to. There are definitely things that I need to think about, or like read up on maybe, because it's possible that this has all been explained.
I am out of range.
And I just haven't seen it.
Too far away.
Whoops. Ooh. Flight is absolutely no, absolutely not. I jump. I hit the flight button, and all it does is jump me. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy dragon. Yeah, there's got to be something that I don't quite get. Because there's so much stuff that are like at the top of peaks or like even right here, right? Like there's a mining deposit up above me. So it's like it's marked with the up arrow, so it's higher than I am right now. So the only place it could be is up here on one of these surfaces. You cannot access that normally. All right, gonna give this person back their building materials so they can start getting to work here. Boom.
Aspects watch over
Quite a bit more crumbly than I was expecting. Sure, I can use these for building regardless. Maybe there are mud elementals I can use to glue it all together. Or just, you know, dig up mud. Alright, now let's go this way.
I can help you thrive here, mortal.
Safeguard our precious eggs. Yeah, ride to the Ruby Life Shrine. Boom.
Your rival is not
Please take me. You can only fly using the dragon riding system. I mean, right now, yeah, the only method of flight available right now is like fast travel, right? Like from flight point to flight point. Which so far I've only unlocked one flight point. Although there was another one here which I did not grab. So yeah, I'm not really sure.
Our flight has endured many blows over the years. We had just started to recover. And now this. The red Dragonflight was charged with nurturing life.
Oh, dragon riding. Oh, right. That's right. We saw a little like hint of that.
We must stop the proto-dragons.
Ooh, this is a nice area. Whoa, it's so vertical. What the hell?
Welcome to the Ruby Life Shrine.
Whoa.
I am glad my Major Domo has brought you to me safely. But what brings you here so urgently?
It's so vertical. Ah, Alexstrasza. Sorry, I was not paying that much attention. Show Queen Alexstrasza the egg.
I will listen. The balance must be maintained. What has happened to this egg? The energies that surround it are... This is dire. If the egg can be saved, it will be here, within the sacred waters of the life pools. Once the young of dragonkind filled this vibrant place.
Oh, tiny little dragon toad.
And the ruby oathstone, the very symbol of our calling, cast its bright glow high into the air for all to see. Now it lies dormant, as do all the oathstones. I suspect they fell quiet when we relinquished our aspectral power.
Aspectral.
There are so many things
Interesting
we left
adjective.
behind. But now that we have come home, we can fulfill the callings of our flights and renew the 5 Oathstones. And through their unity, our absent power shall be restored.
It makes sense that so much is vertical / inaccessible since the land is inhabited by dragons. I don't necessarily agree with that take, but I understand where you're coming from. From a game design perspective, though, one of the big things that I would say for that is that there are ways to do verticality, like, in your game. Like, I understand that, like, if the whole big thing is they're going to tie this dragon riding mini game into lots of different aspects of the game, and, like, that's how you're going to get access to the verticality, then that's fine, I guess. But, like, there are ways to do verticality in a way that makes sense, right? Like, for instance, the nodes, the resource nodes, right, that I'm looking at, those, like, you know, those, like, ore nodes, right? There's no particular reason that they should spawn at the top of those spires here just because the area is inhabited by dragons, right? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, for there to be, like, shelves, like, rock shelves and stuff, upon which, like, things are set up, sure, I guess that's fine. And on them you can put, like, treasure boxes and loot and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. Some parts of this already don't make a lot of sense to me, but we'll see.
What is it you seek?
All right, the Voldraken Accord renown is going to be open up. Now we open up that track.
Treasure the gift you have been given.
Unlock the major faction, the Voldraken Accord.
From pain we draw strength.
We have to talk to the tenders at the Ruby Life Shrine. Speaking with the dragon spawn here at the Life Shrine will help you understand us further.
Life endures.
One thing you have already discovered about this place, the Dragon Isles are vast. Some of the drakes have an intense interest in exploring every corner and secret hiding places for new land, even those places that are not readily reached from the ground. All right, yeah, okay.
Come to understand our call.
They are eager for a second set of eyes to aid them in their journey, and in trade will gladly bear a rider across the land. Speak with Lord Andastraz here in the Ruby Life Shrine. He will explain more of what they intend. Okay. Cool. Got it. Here's that mechanic. All right, so you played like an hour or so of the expansion. You've probably come across a couple of areas that you can't reach. You might even be a little bit frustrated. You might even be ranting about it to your stream. Perfect timing for them to drop the actual mechanic on you. I actually think that's fine design. I'm just, complaining for something to complain about because I happen to be a content creator and it's kind of my job. That's not really true, but, Pax discovery. Agorathos 0? The hell? Alright, here we go. Start by going this way.
Aspect's grace shine down on you.
We will go ahead and make the Ruby Life Shrine our
May
home.
the waters protect you. For dragon
How fortunate you are. We're about to begin a life calling ceremony. Would be honored if you assist us. Dragon Spawn's calling is very special. Some become masterful gardeners. Others care for particular wildlife. These young Dragon Spawn have finished their training and are ready to take on their first callings. I know they would be thrilled to have you participate. When you're ready, please present each of the items on this table to them. Okay.
Until we meet again.
Begin when you are ready. Okay, so we start with a rake. Cora tends the gardens. All right. This is interesting. Next. Hornstrider lasso. Dazacross. Caretaker of Hornstriders. Have we, like, seen a Hornstrider yet? Not sure that I know exactly what that is. Caretaker. Alright. Watering can. The saplings will be nurtured by the gardeners, so too much whelps be cared for. And jar of fireflies. The jar of fireflies, a care for frogs big and small. You're a frog tender. Sure. They're slimy, but they're cute, and they love fireflies. Nom nom.
I never gave up hope.
Cool.
May the flight.
A little bit of world build. Oh, Jesus, and now a bunch of quests open. A little bit of world building, and that opens up a bunch of quests.
To see them return.
Grateful that has accepted the call of the whelp tender, especially given how many of the precious little things are teething right now. Beyond that, the nursery gardens are admittedly facing challenges. The whelps are stressed, and the tenders are, well, more stressed than usual. If you have a spare moment, find me in the gardens below. We could use your help. All right.
Honor all dragons.
Oh. Keeping them from putting things in their mouth. Yeah, accurate. Come, I'll show you the way down. I mean, I have other quests to pick up.
We serve once more.
Speak to Akora in the Ruby Pools. He's gonna call up a dragon spirit down in the pools. Hornstriders, meet Dakros in the overflowing rapids.
In your duty.
Okay, I got lots of people to meet. Oh my god, this is gonna be like a big quest hub, isn't it? This is like gonna be huge. This is Zaius. This is the mandate of the Red.
The waters flow.
What do you do here?
Each egg requires careful supervision to reach their full potential. We provide that care.
Okay. So it's the nursery. Oh, okay. So I'm just learning about each section. Okay. World building. We're just world building. Lots and lots and lots and lots of world building. You know what? We're gonna pop over here. We're gonna grab a talent point. So I haven't set like any of my PvP talents yet. So let's see. Grab an enemy time, live 5 seconds. Afterwards, they return to their previous location and health. While Obsidian Scales is active, you gain immunity to interrupt, silence, pushback effects. I think that's pretty good. Burns away one beneficial magic effect for her in power level from all targets. That's, I think, really good. Freeze enemy time stream. Grab an enemy and fly with them to the target location. Breathe yourself in arcane energy, preventing the next 3 full loss of control effects against you. Hover makes you immune to movement speed restrictions. Disintegrate amplifies permeating chill to reduce movement effects by an additional 5%. Yeah, so here is the new talent tree. Apparently this is brand new. Apparently this came out with the pre-patch. As you gain levels, you gain points. So I believe it's every other level you gain a point, starting from level 10, I think. Every other level you gain a point. One in one tree and then one in the other. This is the one on the left is your tree for your class. Every member of your class, no matter what it is that they've chosen, always has the same tree. So every evoker has the same tree over here, right? If you're a warrior, you'll have a tree over here that's true for all warriors. If you're a mage, you'll have a tree over here that's true for all mages. Over here is a different tree that is entirely for your specialization. So as an evoker, there are 2 specializations. There's the DPS one, which is Devastation, which is the one I have here. And then there's like Renewal or whatever it's called, which is the healing one. So a Renewal evoker will have the same tree over here, but a different tree over here, right? And so each turn, one each level, these each get a point. So this turn I got a point over here, next turn I'll get a point over here, then the turn after that I get a point over here, back and forth, I think. Not 100% on that, but I think that's the case. Because obviously I haven't really leveled a character yet, but I do believe that is the case. Let me grab Crippling Force. So I have put in a bunch of stuff over here that I thought was good. Yeah, I put in a bunch of stuff over here and over here that I thought was good. I sort of built out the tree in my own way. This is not based on any guide or anything like that. I have no idea if any of this is good or if it's terrible. I got no idea. But there's lots of different stuff in here. So you have enough points from leveling up to level 60 to get all the way down to the bottom of the tree and pick like one of these capstones. My understanding is that with the additional points that you're going to get from leveling up through the expansion, you should be able to get down to the bottom of the tree and pick a second capstone by the time you're level 70. That's the idea. They also have like starter builds so that you can just like go with like a basic build if you can't make your decisions on your own. Right? So over here, I went all the way down to the bottom here and I grabbed Hoarded Power, Essence Burst. There's a 20% chance to not be consumed. Essence Burst is the thing that every so often you'll see this ability on R and this ability on D light up. That's because one of my abilities has activated Essence Burst. And that means that I can use one of those abilities for free. Usually they cost Essence. Usually they cost a resource that I have to then redevelop over time. But every so often, Essence Burst will go up, and these don't consume that resource anymore, and I can use them freely. This means that Essence Burst has 20% of the time when I cast the spell that uses Essence Burst doesn't actually go away. It sticks around. So the next question is, which is the other... What is another capstone that I actually want? Feed the Flames. Consuming Essence Burst reduces the remaining cooldown of Fire Breath. That's never really a Oh, Fire Breath is the big one, though. So maybe. I don't know. Ever-Burning Flame. Red spells extend the duration of your Fire Breath's damage over time by 1 second. So as I continue to cast more red spells, Fire Breath does more damage. Or keeps ticking longer. Which is cool. That's the big one. So, like, that's, yeah. Both these affect Fire Breath, which is this big AoE. Then Iridescence. Casting an Empower spell increases the damage of your next 2 spells of the same color by 15% within 10 seconds. So when I cast Fire Breath, it supercharges my next fire spells. My next red spells. Which is like Pyre, Living Flame, and Dragon Rage. And I think that's the only... Is that... Yeah, I think that's the only empowered spell that I have at this level. Like, it's the only one they gave you, like, at this point in the game. Unless there are more spells that I don't actually know. I don't know. And there might be empowered spells in the tree as well that I did not take. But... I don't know. I don't necessarily think Iridescence is that awesome. Instead, I think I'm going to try and go for one of these. So we're going to put... So now the question is, do we go through Burnout and then click, or we go do, like, Firestorm? Bombards the target with white-hot embers. So this is an AoE. Which then gives Snapfire. Living Flame is a 12%. Living Flame is this one. Living Flame has a 12% chance to reset the cooldown of Firestorm and make your next one instant cast and deal a bunch of instant damage. So, like, that's a pretty good combination of abilities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is, I think, all of the points we're going to get leveling up. So I think that's, like, feasible. I think that's not a bad, like, set of combinations. Fire Breath, damage is 8% to cause your next Living Flame to be instant cast, stacking 2 times. I think I actually want this one to come first, because making Living Flames instant speed is going to be, like, really important. Alright, that's done. So we spent that talent point. Are you happy?